Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute, I know, but I've been posting on shorts, so if you keep up with that you'll know what I've been up to. I have not been editing my vlog from Canada. I've been doing lots of other things though. I now cosplay a bit here and there. I had a video of, like, you know, the trend where it's like, I know you look a girl, like, or something like that.
Tell me that you're looking for a girl like me. So they tell me that you're looking for a girl like me.
I heard that, I would say, blow up for me. Most of my YouTube like shorts videos get like 1,000 views, like a couple thousand, but I had one video in particular, that one, get 225,000 views, which is insane numbers for what I usually see. Some of the comments are absolutely hilarious, so I thought I would read them while I do my Lucy cosplay makeup. Yeah, I thought I'd show you how I do her makeup while I read some of the really weird comments. If you like my background, let me know. I hate it. I moved house, and so where my computer is, it's upstairs. The walls are blue. I don't have anything to put behind me that is cool, besides all of my squishmallows piled up on my pool table with my pinboard there. I hope you like my new intro. I made it myself. I did trace it pretty much, but I still did all the drawing, and it's not like the greatest by any means, but I think it looked really cute, and it's like me in the cosplays that I've done / plan to do. If you can spot any of the ones I haven't done yet, then you know what's coming up in the future. Start off with a good moisturizer. This isn't the one I usually use, but just like, because if you're going to be wearing cosplay makeup for like long throughout the day, I find that my skin gets pretty dry with the makeup on, especially in the winter. So wow, I really haven't used this in ages, and it's so much like thicker and hard to spread than my other one. And let it sit for like 2 minutes or so, just because if I put my foundation straight on after I put the moisturizer, I find that it just like doesn't stick enough and it kind of peels off, so you need to let it sit for like at least a minute. So the first comment that comes up is just one of my favorite hate comments to get, to be honest. It's just like a thumbs down. It's like, Second comment, this is the gayest trend ever. I got a lot of comments that a bit thirsty from these men. Someone who speaks Spanish. Hey mummy, I'm looking for a girl like that. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. So the Tirtir cushion, I love it. People hate it. I personally love it. It's always been great on my skin. Like, it always just makes it so smooth. I've had like a little bit of trouble, but that's just been like my skin playing up. So I love this stuff so much, and it stays literally forever. Like, it'll last me all day, all night, and I won't really have to touch it up unless I don't put enough powder on. Then I will have to touch it up, but in that case I will usually just redo it because I'll probably be home by then. If you're doing this, you just use whatever foundation you have at home and just pile it all over your skin. Most of the makeup will be pretty basic until we get to her red under eyes and her hair. So I do have a wig. I did like customize it. I just got it off, I think, AliExpress, and I have styled it. This might take me a minute, so I will be back once my skin is all blended. And also, she has bangs, so I'm not going to put too much foundation on my forehead because it will be covered. This is what I use to contour. It is e.l.f. Halo Glow, the contour. It's like, honestly, it's in the fair light shade, which I think is the lightest shade. Lucy has a similar jaw to me, but her face is a bit shorter, so I'm just going to do a crazy line. It's scary to look at. Alright, and then I just get a brush. I really need to clean my brushes, they're like really dusty. And then just go crazy and blend it. And the illusion isn't as good once you blend it, so if you do just only want to get photos and you're not worried about it looking too natural, I would just leave a harsh line and do it more down your neck. That way it's a lot more like intense, and it will really alter your face a lot more. She doesn't have like any blush, so I'm not going to actually worry about doing that. And I would put contacts in, but her eyes are kind of like a rainbow, so I might just leave my green eyes because yeah, she's got blonde eyebrows. Do I attempt blonde eyebrows? I'm going to. I haven't done this for her yet, but I have white mascara, yeah. So I'm just gonna put this in my eyebrows and see how it goes. Kind of like good. I should have a white eyeliner. I might put some of that through it as well, just to make it really like white. Oh, this one's really good. Every time I find the videos more strange, I don't understand anything. AF, and then probably like they're meant to be making like swearing. Yeah, I don't know either. Well, my eyebrows look crazy as. It's probably my favorite comment. It's a filter, don't be stupid. Rolly eyes emoji, shrugging kind of side glance emoji. Because you think you're something you're not. Sweaty emoji. I don't know if that's at me. There's a lot of comments that are like, oh my god, Momo, because I was cosplaying Momo ISA from Dan to Dan. Like 2 peas in a pod. I know who to ask to marry. Not me. I'm gonna go in with some white eyeliner just to kind of fix it up a bit because it's looking a bit janky. I look psycho, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in with a spoolie and just brush out my eyebrows. I don't know if you can see the difference on camera, but that's a lot better than that. So we'll do the same to the other side. Alright, now that my eyebrows are grey instead of non-existent, I am going to go in with more contour and nose contour. Lucy is an animated character, so she doesn't have any contour, but you know what, she does have a snatched nose, so that's what I need to do. Same contour stick, 2 long lines down the middle. I'm not going to do a button nose because she doesn't have a button nose, and neither do I. Button noses look really weird on me, so I avoid doing them at all costs. 2 crazy lines and contour on the bottom of my nose, and I will do like just a little bit under the lip. Blending brush. This one you need to be a little bit more exact than how I was blending it on my chin. I kind of squish it because I don't have a thin brush, and I go like this. So do another layer of it just to really accentuate it. So this lighter shade, this is going to go on my nose only a little bit, not too crazy. On my upper lip, again, only a little bit, not too crazy. Under my eyes for like an eggier style. And maybe under my eyebrow. Oh, and like on the inside here. I'm getting this little flat brush and just following the shape of my eye and doing a little dot. I'm just going to blend the nose part with my finger just to get it really exact because I don't want the pigment moving off where I put it. Alright, I will put it under my eyebrows, up in my natural eye crease, just to get some more shading going on because I want to look a bit animated. Kind of think of like the way people do their arcane makeup. That's kind of what I'm doing with this. That's the only red that I have, so that's what I use. I also don't have a great brush to use. It is sadly what it is. I would use this side, but I will need to use that later, so I'm just going to use this little side for now. It's not going to be very exact, but it should be good enough. Let's pause and read some more, shall we? I got another comment of thumbs down, but it's like 10 of them. I love that one. Yeah, I get nice comments as well. This kind of makes it seem like I'm getting heaps of hate comments. I have so many lovely comments saying that I'm pretty, this is so cool. Although, I will read my personal favorite at the end. Actually, I just decided I will read it at the end. My personal favorite on this is so funny. It's like, anyway, I can't say more because I'll spoil it. I got a comment, I didn't like it. Scroll. This is scary. I look a bit crazy without the eyebrows, but I'm kind of digging it a little bit. So I'm probably not going to be talking too much while I do this, but she has she's a triangle under her eye and underneath her black eyeliner. So I'm going to start with the ones underneath my eye and pray. Alright, actually I will explain it for now. I'm going to start with doing a tiny little dot under my eye of where I want the colour to go down to. For these, I just follow my natural eye out. I don't try to copy too much what hers looks like, because if I do, then it won't look right on my own eyeball. Drawing a line pretty much. Alright, there we are. There's the red. Now for the black eyeliner, which is where it gets a little bit tricky. I use liquid eyeliner because it gets the most black. This is going to make me look a little less crazy. Maybe a little bit more crazy. But once we add the mascara, if I was going to a convention, I would put on eyelashes. But for the sake of this, I don't really feel like it. I'm gonna go in and just set it a bunch with powder. This is also what I do for my everyday base. I just get this powder and go crazy. That's good. I will add a little bit of sparkle, but just a little bit because she has that kind of whimsy to her. I'm gonna put in this lovely color. I don't know how well you can see it. Kind of underneath on the inside of my eye, also in the center of my eye. Also, I find it so interesting how my videos perform on YouTube compared to TikTok, and I don't know if that's because I have significantly more subscribers on YouTube than I do on TikTok, but most of my short videos, as I mentioned earlier, get like about 1,000. Some of them get a bit more, some of them get way more, but most of them get around 1,000. TikTok, I averaged like 300 views. I was higher when I first started the account, but then it kind of slowly dwindled away. And the same video that I posted that got so many views, the 225,000 one, that only got, in the time that it got 225,000, the one version on TikTok only got like 95, I think. I think it's at like 100 and something now, but like 100 views compared to 200,000 is insane. Like, that's insane. I'm looking kind of crazy. I will go back in with a highlighter color just to readjust the kind of Eggio style thing I got going on. Her lips aren't really red, they're more just like a nude, so I'm just gonna use this. Now that my mascara is on, I'm looking a tiny bit more normal. It doesn't really match what I'm wearing or my hair at all, but it will look great with Lucy. Ready? I'm going to be bold in 3, 2, 1. I thought I was filming. Turns out I wasn't. Not bold, but I'm in a wig. Next up is basically chucking a bunch of eyeshadow on the piece of hair here that you could see. It was my first time making the wig, and this is like really dodgy as. The wig's also super thin. I just got it heaps on the wig, and I'm actually going to tuck my hair back because I didn't want it that much out. I might even try the mascara. I didn't have the mascara last time I did this. I just had to use the eyeshadow and it wasn't that good. I think the mascara is better, but it just pulls it out more than it needs to. And I'm gonna go in with some more eyeshadow to try and like set it, I guess. We'll do some all along my hairline, just in case any show as I move. But this is also a really good tip, especially if your hair is light. If you have a wig that doesn't have sideburns and you need sideburns, just grab the color pigment that you need. It works best if it's not white. This is just an unfortunate case. But grab a pigment and just chuck it on your natural hair. When I wear this wig, I need to do a bit more than just chuck it on because I styled it not the greatest. Her hair is parted like here, so I need to kind of do this. That worked so good. Oh my god, look. And that's how I do my Lucy makeup. I'm gonna go put on the costume so she's not just in a random black jumper. Ready? So, eyelash glue, not for your eyes. As I said, I'm not doing eyelashes with this cosplay, but for the costume. So hers actually sits more so on her neck. So I'm actually gonna glue it to my neck. She sits about there. And that still gives plenty of movement. And then she also has her USB port thingies, and these I would just draw on because in hers she actually has the lines, whereas this, it comes with it, which I don't really like. I would usually get someone else to do it because it's very tricky to do it yourself. But it's only me here today. That's gonna have to be good enough because I can physically not reach any further. She also has lines like right here. Nice, I'm happy with that. Doesn't really look centered, but I'm happy with it nonetheless. Again, if I would, well not again, if I could buy this costume again, I would honestly probably size it up just so I could actually alter it because it's not small but it's short in the body. And this jacket of hers, I don't know if it's stretch in her actual design, but when I fully put it on with all of the, oh it came off, with all of the attachments, it doesn't actually allow me to move my arms like at all. So I don't like putting on, like look, I can't put my arms up, so I'm all dainty. And yes, that is my finished Lucy from Cyberpunk cosplay. I really hope you like it. These have not stuck, but usually they would. I was just in a rush and didn't wait for it to get tacky out. But yes, I really hope you like it. I will show you the full fit once I glue this stupid thing back down. I don't have the shoes on, I just got socks and the pants are too short so there's an awkward gap. There we go. Sorry, ignore the TikTok that was playing in the background. I'll insert some clips from my TikTok and my phone. But bye guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you want to see more of this because I definitely can, because I'll be doing anyway. Love you!